had some Vietnamese candy a few minutes ago, and no offense to the Vietnamese, but it was not very good.
I just had some Vietnamese candy stuck in my teeth.
Candy should be universal. Like, if it's sweet, it's sweet. Tastes good, tastes good. I mean, I don't know why that would be different, and like foods would be different, you know, because it's like in America, if say a hot dog tastes good,
Kind of the consistency of a sugar daddy with less sugar and coconut, but it probably wasn't the best idea with braces.
but then, I don't know, maybe in Vietnam they don't like hot dogs, and I understand that. That makes more sense to me.
Oh, ooh, bit my lip.
Say you have Airhead or a Snicker bar, that tastes good, and I would just think that it tastes good in Vietnam too.
So, today has been an eventful day. Well, an eventful 2 days. Yesterday I graduated. I walked down the aisle with my hat and gown. Then I threw the hat and caught it.
This morning, actually it really wasn't morning by the time I woke up because I'd stayed up late the night before, but I was woken.
And then the next day, which is today, I'm driving down the street and a car pulls out in front of me.
Evan had been in a car accident.
And I hit him. And that hurt.
And then he was okay, which that's good. But I was like, oh. You know, wow.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. You know, you always imagine you hit a car, it's like, oh man, and you get injured and you break things.
I'd like to point out first that I've had let's think, how long have I had my license?
You break yourself some too. But that didn't really happen. I hit the car and the airbag went off.
I have not gotten one ticket, unless you count a parking ticket. That was not really my fault. I mean, it was, but not really.
It wasn't my fault, by the way.
I mean, I'm sure, he's a good driver, but then today...
And it was kind of like a pillow in my face. They always say how an airbag is not like a pillow in your face. It's like a big of hard air that hits you and it can break your nose.
If it had been me, I would have been a mess. An absolute total wreck. I would have been a wreck because I got in a wreck. I have actually been in an accident before.
But it was actually very soft. I mean, it was because I have a very old car. It was a 20-year-old car, so maybe the airbags were softer back then. But if they were, I like it better that way. And
it's not what you expect if you haven't been in one before. I mean, I don't know. I guess I always assumed that if you were in a car accident and you hit something, that there's kind of a give, like you would kind of stop gradually.
It was actually kind of it was a strange, it was almost a fun experience. For a split second it was fun until I realized what had happened.
And it was so weird because it was like you were going, like the car was moving,
and then it wasn't fun anymore.
And then all of a sudden you just, stopped. It's not like, oh wow, we're stopping. It's kind of like, bam!
I was just driving down the street, straight down the street, and this guy was at a stop sign. Stuff's still in my teeth.
And I remember my sister, the other one, had tea, and of course that tea ended up not being in the cup.
This guy was at a stop sign, and he stopped. I'm like, hey, there's a blue car over there.
After we kind of rammed into not rammed, but car stopped. It stopped. I just can't get over that.
It's nice. I'm just driving. And I'm like close to him. I'm just driving down the street on my way to the SAT.
Evan's car accident, though. Yep.
And he just starts moving. It's like, the first thing that's in my head was, that car's moving.
Yeah. I mean, I know how much. I'd probably just be a sobbing, weeping mess.
You shouldn't be moving. And then I hit him. And the first thing that went through my head was, I'm gonna hit him.
But it's a car, and it has wheels, and it moves. And that is the important thing. And so if something happened to that, I'd be kind of crushed. Not even trying.
That was kind of like after I hit it, was kind of like, I hit him, but did I really hit him? Or am I just like imagining that? Because I really don't want to hit him.
And of course, it was the day after he graduated. So, that's always kind of sad.
I'd really prefer to not hit him.
You graduate, you think life is great, everything's going to go great, nothing's going to go wrong. And then the next day, reality hits you.
But then I felt the airbag. It was like white in my face. It was actually like a tan, yellowish, in my face. And then I realized I hit him.
That's what happened. And, Yep.
My sunglasses, I was wearing sunglasses, and they got smashed up in my face. And I was like, ooh, I hope I can see after this, because all the stories about glass breaking in your eye, and so I really hoped that I could see after that, which I could. I could. So I crash into him. I keep going. The car comes to a stop, and I'm just like, what do I do now?
So, I don't know. It will be strange. I kind of wonder how I really, realistically am going to react when I do get into a car accident one of these days.
So I put on the parking brake while my car's sitting there smashed. Put on the parking brake, I just like unbuckle my seatbelt, unlock the door, and get out. It's just like I parked there, getting out of my car, and yeah.
You're supposed to call the police.
It was an interesting experience. It wasn't my fault. The police came and they're just like, oh yeah, he pulled out in front of you. It's like, there's nothing I can do about it.
Call Dad.
Kind of depressing, because I like that car.
What's my dad gonna do if I'm in a car wreck?
But, what am I gonna do? It's gone now.
So I have called 911 before, once. So that was a good first step in my preparation. It had nothing to do with the car, but yeah.
But yeah, that was it was usually for graduation, people, get cars. I got a car taken away from me.
So, but I'm glad Evan's okay. I'm very glad he's okay.
Oh well. Yeah, I like my hair right now. It's not bad. There's not even any gel in it.
Would have been interesting to be there, see how it all went down.
Yeah. I graduated yesterday.
This is horribly selfish of me to say, but I was jealous that he had a nice little sporty, it wasn't new or anything, but it looked nice, stick shift, black sports car.
Sorry.
So anyhow, but now that he doesn't have his car anymore, I know he wants a sporty car again, but I'm kind of thinking maybe.
I'm sick. Normally my voice does not sound like this. I don't really know what it normally sounds like. It's not quite this grovelly, I guess. It's more of a more...
He'll have to suffer like I do. I don't really suffer, but that's horribly selfish of me. I shouldn't have said that.
So I think Toby got me sick. I was at the beach with him, and he was sick.
Forget that. I didn't say it.
He was popping cough drops like they were candy or ibuprofen.
Anyhow, that's it.
I didn't have any. Even that my throat hurt, but I was like, no, I'm not taking your drugs. I think he's addicted to them.